Yat e she Elena White. Tutsuni eshe church ini bashichin kia ani shiche tapaha shanela. Hi everyone, my name is Elena White and I am a junior majoring in psychological sciences at the U of A. Native SOAR has been such a fun and necessary experience that I needed as an undergraduate student. Most of my life, I grew up in urban areas and never had friends that represented my own heritage and culture. Coming to a Eurocentric university, nothing was new to me and I did not have a huge culture shock. But it is understandable that students who are far from home and go through an intense culture shock need resources and safe spaces that practice or correlate with their beliefs and culture. As an Indigenous woman, Native SOAR was something I needed to connect with communities that are underserved and underrepresented. Growing up in predominantly white school districts, I know how it feels to be misunderstood or different from fellow students. So being able to be a mentor to minority students is an experience I am so grateful for. An important factor that we need to acknowledge is that college is expensive. In most cases, Indigenous students come from the reservation in non-urban areas where schools and jobs lack funding. This is stemmed from financial hardships. In Amanda Ticini's article, Financial Hardship Monster, she states that while the United States benefits from taking of indigenous land, we can see the first monster emerge, which I refer to as the financial hardship monster. In our Native SOAR class, we read articles weekly that correlated with Native Americans in higher education. These articles acknowledge the different barriers and systemic problems that Indigenous students face when they want to attend higher education, but do not know where to start. Being a part of Native SOAR has brought me fun academic college memories because of our work with youth at neighboring schools around U of A. I got to experience fun community events like the yearly Thano Autumn Parade on the TO reservation. This was my first Indigenous-focused community event that I had attended in years, so that experience is something I will always remember. Throughout Native SOAR, our class was always given opportunities to collaborate with the Indigenous community at U of A and in Tucson, which is pretty cool and not something that is usually offered in classes at universities. In my weekly mentoring sessions, my group and I were able to discuss different college terminology such as grants, scholarships, resumes, volunteering, and more. Our mentees were very engaging and asked questions, which left me feeling like I truly did help someone learn a little bit more about higher education. In Goldrick's article, The Cost and Price of a College Education states that the approach to further discounting that price with financial aid has become ever more complicated. To be able to work with our high school mentees and teach them how to essentially understand the college system was very rewarding and a unique experience. I believe our mentees genuinely did want to learn from us about financial aid and just college in general because we were so familiar and so much closer in their age, culture, or background. This program is something that I wish was implemented in my schools growing up because it would have been so nice to see someone who has my same cultural qualities to teach about programs or support that is offered to Indigenous students in higher education. Native SOAR is a program that I wish I found sooner because before Native SOAR, I had never worked with Indigenous people in an academic setting. I think it is pretty cool that Native SOAR is a gen ed class, so it is open to anyone and everyone on campus, and I will always advocate for students to be part of this amazing program. These type of programs need to be funded and stay funded, especially because it brings a sense of community and belonging that some students might not have when coming to a Eurocentric university. Native SOAR has felt like a home away from home because of the similarity I have with the students. In the article, Factors Related to Native American Students' Perceptions of Campus Culture, the author states that Indigenous college students are being called to prepare themselves to be the next generation. I can say that the team behind Native SOAR truly wants to help our small community succeed in higher education and in life. Native American students have the lowest college graduation rates because of the lack of funding on the reservations. So because of programs like Native SOAR that cater to Indigenous perseverance and resilience, students can feel a sense of belonging because of a welcoming campus climate. Native SOAR has shifted my view of how to help communities and how these systemic barriers do have a huge impact on youth attending higher education. Native Soar was an incredible and sadly short journey I had, but this class is something that I will hold on to forever as an undergraduate student.